I'm Bubba Fisher. Sorry, my voice is a little weird. I might be a little bit sick. Today I'm going to be doing a rod arsenal video. This is just only 4 rods. Bass, salmon, or some weird type of fishing for bass, and a rod that would mimic a swim bait rod. Well, it actually counts as a swim bait rod if you go attack a warehouse, or what I use it for is salmon and jigging for rockfish and stuff. So pretty big selection for species wise, I guess. These are not the only rods I have. I probably have 12 or something, but I don't really use them very much. I just keep home because I'm like a hoarder with fishing stuff, and I have a lot more reels and stuff. And these are going to be combos. So I'm going to go from heaviest rod, line rating and weight rating, to the lightest. So the first rod we have here is the Lamiglas X11. This is an 8-foot rod, 12 to 40 pound test, and 1 to 8 ounce rating. Paired up with this is the Abu Garcia BCX 5600 rod, or reel actually. This is a really nice reel. It's not the nicest that they produce by far. I have this paired up with, I believe, 85 pound braid, but I'm actually kind of thinking it's 70 or 65 pound Power Pro, just the normal stuff, and the red color. I don't know what, it's just some sort of red color. I have modified this thing a little bit. It was like all scratched up, and I decided to heat it up with a torch after I took it off, which ended up collapsing the side or the middle of it. Not recommended, but I ended up beating it out of it, and there's a little circle in here because something rubs on it because how the spool swivels side to side when you mess with the cast control. So it works. It doesn't affect anything, I don't think. Yeah, it looks kind of cool, and it gave it actually a very nice texture on there. Like, I don't know, I think it's the paint kind of burning or something, but it turned a silver color. And you can actually kind of see where it was engraved Abu Garcia, or painted, I don't remember which one. So that's the first one. Lamiglas, I think, is a great company. So my second rod is a Lamiglas Redline. This is my salmon rod. This is 9.4. This is actually only half of it, but 9.4 half ounce to 1 3/4 ounce rating, and 12 to 30 pound line rating. This is a great rod. I've caught tons of little bass on it, a couple trout, and one fairly large coho, probably about 20 pounds or something. I don't really know the reference to coho, but I think Oregon's state record is 25 pounds. So it would have been a really nice coho. And paired up with this is, spin this to, is the super smooth Pflueger President Limited Edition 2016. It's a great reel. I love this. If in my other video, I think I rant about how much I like this little handle knob, and the handle knob is very fast spinning. Like, they got, I don't know if there's bearings in here, but there has to be, because this is like like messing around with a skateboard wheel and its bearing. On this is 40 pound Power Pro Super Slick in the moss green or something. No, it's lighter than, I don't know, it's not moss green, it's something besides that. Really nice line. One thing I do have to complain about this is I either got too big of a reel, or, well, I got too big of a reel. Is because when reeling in either really fast or reeling up slack line, I get a lot of line slap around here. and I think I can fix that by having a rod builder or something cut this off, and then tying on maybe a taller guide. That's what I've been told. Probably a cheaper option, and I guess it's an excuse because I want to get into rod building. Great reel, great rod. Absolutely love these Lama glasses. I actually have I had another Lama glass, but it is in Prineville Reservoir currently, and I will throw up the GPS coordinates right now. Boom. The second rod I have here is, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's a Daiwa Arid X. Because I'm in such a small space, I can only put it this way. So I don't know. There you have it. It's upside down. So it's a 7.3 foot rod, 14 to 1 ounce rating, or 1/4 ounce to 1 ounce rating, and line 10 to 20 pound. It's a great rod. It's a very, I think it was in the $50 range. I was very surprised about how light this was. It was my first quality bass rod, and I actually, when I pulled it out of the tube from Tackle Warehouse, I thought it was broken or something, or maybe I ordered a 2-piece without knowing, because I was like just lifted it out of the tube and I was so surprised about how light it was. But it could be super heavy compared to $200 one or something, or it could just be average. I don't know. I just like it. And paired up on that is this 13 Fishing's Inception. It has a lot of wear and tear on it. Absolutely love this reel. I got these at the same time. I've caught some fish on it. I've actually caught trout on this thing. Online is 12 pound Maxima monofilament. Maxima is a Oregon company, I believe, so it's good to support local things wherever you are, and it's a good line. Next one is my rod that I actually unboxed in my last video. If you could check that one out, that would be pretty sweet. It's a Daiwa BG 2500, I think. Yeah, 2500, and maxed up with the No 8 Hellbent rod. The rod is 7 foot medium light fast, 4 to 8 pound, 1/16 to 3/8 ounce line rating. It's a great rod. I was very surprised of how light it could cast, because I'm not really used to bass fishing rods, and so like when I went on Tackle Warehouse, what I normally fish for trout around here, or basically anything, is ultralight rods for casting little lures like this. And I'm surprised how stiff it is. It's very medium action, and even the tip is pretty heavy compared to a light action. Normally light action would bend with this much pressure probably up to around here, if you guys aren't familiar with it. And I was surprised of I was actually throwing a 1/32 ounce Panther Martin on it, and I couldn't tell. I thought that was about 1/16. I didn't realize how small it was. And on this, underneath there, the reason why it has that weird pinkish color is it's Suffix Neon Fire 20 pound braid that I got also in the unboxing as backing, and then with a top shot of Seaguar 6.2 pound finesse fluorocarbon, and the top shot's probably about 75 yards or so, because I didn't want to deal with, I love braid, and I didn't want to deal with the line twist that you deal with braid because I fish a lot of spinners. It's mostly going to be my trout rod, and you either have to buy really nice swivels or you just go through a lot of money in braid. And I've never tried fluorocarbon, and so far I like it. I was actually told that it had a higher memory than mono, which, like, I don't actually believe. Maybe I heard it wrong or something. Maybe the older it gets. But mono, normally leaving it on a day, those line would just be super curled up. And that hasn't really happened with that. That's also another reason why I like braid. The only reason why I don't have braid on that 13 fishing inception. Picking out a bird's nest with braid is hard on a round reel, and when I got that, I didn't even want to deal with it on a low profile reel. So on all these reels, I'm gonna do a close-up. Check out Lamb Glass's website, which I highly advise. It's a great. Their rods are built in Woodland, Washington, I think, and they make some cool rods. But it's like $200 MSRP rod, I believe, or 180. But if you go to Sportsman's Warehouse, which I believe is only a West Coast thing, you should be able to find it for 120, and that's what I got it as. And and I think you could, if you're on the East Coast and still want one like that or something, you could probably, I would imagine they would ship it to you. So please subscribe and like and comment. I don't care if the comment is horrible, nice, or, you know, constructive criticism is always good, but even if you just want to be a real jerk to me, that's fine. You know, satisfy yourself. But at least if I know audience, if somebody watched to this point of the video, that's good enough. They suffered through mine, you know. But yeah, you go ahead and do that. But like and subscribe. I'm hoping to do more videos, like once a week or even more than that, somewhere in the week, not on the weekends or anything. And when it gets into April, I should be able to have my own car by then, or my license, and hopefully there will be a lot more videos. I'm hoping to get a laptop to edit my videos because right now I'm editing it on my phone. Which iMovie, I think on the phone I can't put like a title or anything like with written letters, like a blank, like I think they're called slides. Hopefully I hope to get a better camera because right now I'm using my phone and my GoPro. I have tons of plans, you know, being a kid and stuff, being able to get their freedom for the first time. So I hope this year I catch a lot of new species. I think my species list is at like 35. So I'm hoping to catch fish. If you have any suggestions on videos, that would be sweet. Like for species, lakes I might want to go to. I live in Oregon. And any of the rods, reels, I can do individual review on them. Like I can either do just the reel or I could do a review on the combo. And subscribe. Goodbye.